What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Garage of the Wicked. Here's another video update of what we've been doing here. This here was the last project I kind of did. This is what I was calling the junk box. Obviously it's kind of gone past junk box now. We're still looking for a name. I've been calling it the ammo box, or maybe even the owner's name is Ross, so we'll call it the Ross box for now. Ross bought an air setup from a friend of mine, Joe, who got out of the XB game. Bought it, met him at a show, and he needed some help here. I told him if he needed a hand to give me a call, and one thing led to another, and the box is here now. So anyway, basically we did the whole air ride setup on it. Just basically installed it. It's, you know, with these it's fairly easy. It's just direct bolt on. It's something that if you know your tools you can do, but you know, it does get kind of complicated when it gets into the valves and the wiring and that, which is where we were with Ross. Ross probably could have done it himself, but you know, I opted to help him out, so we did, and became pretty good friends. So this is what we've got so far. I'll kind of walk you through what we've got. I don't know what brand wheels they are. They're 15s, I know that. I know that the offset, or whatever the hell you guys call it, is 0. In my world that's called backspacing, so I don't know how the hell you do that. The front, basically all we did to get it to sit was bag it, and then we put a spacer on the front of the fender to bring it out so it sits. The back, I sat there with a hammer and rolled the edge of the fender, and got it to sit where we want. Well, for now, we're now talking about trying to do some more metal work and bring that lip down. We're not going to screw around too much with shims. We're going to make the body do what we want. Ross is kind of going for a military theme. He's kind of was messing around with it. The back of this is chalkboard. The fenders that are green are kind of a test panel for the color that he wants to go with. We threw a star on there just to kind of get it ready to go to another level show and give it a little something. And I think actually it kind of looks almost kind of finished the way it is. I like it. He's done some simple touches to it. I really dig the grill. Factory grill. He took the emblem, moved it to the side. It's got mesh in it. Did a really cool job. Me, I think old school mini truck, because we used to do that back in the day. Engine compartment. He's got a randoed engine cover, hit up randoed. He can cut whatever you want in that, and he does a pretty good price on that. And those are quality products. Other than that, basically this is kind of, I'll show you a little bit of what the install. Hit all the wires. You can see the hoses going up there. The wires are in there a little bit. Ross has got to do a little more cleaning anyway, so he'll clean that up, but I tried to get it as clean as I possibly could. All the valves are mounted under here. I think you've seen the pictures. That was a setup that Rando did. Was kind of interested when I pulled them out because I wasn't exactly sure what they did. Sat there for a few minutes, figured it out. Really cool setup. If you look at the picture, I plan on doing that on my next setup. So here's another item we threw on here. This was a set that I was trying to sell a while ago. We just kind of threw them on here because they fit. Green tinted side markers with camo green stock cyan color trim. We got a randoed switch box. This was the one that was in his cube a while ago. Wanted to try to keep this as clean as possible. I think he's changed his mind now since that we played with it. We threw the gauges up here. He was going to make a bezel for it, but after a while, with this being a stick and that, it gets kind of be a pain. So we're going to find another location for him. Dig the old school pinup style speedometer. Don't know where he got that, but if you guys have any questions, I'll tag Ross in this so you can ask him. He's doing a little work here on the door. I'll show you that as well. This isn't a lot, something a lot of people like you to see. I'm just showing you because, you know, if you guys need to get your stuff bagged, you can always hit me up, and I can give you a price on getting it done for you. This is simple. It's got 2 compressors. I ran two relays to it, and then just did all the wiring to it so that it's functional. We kind of hid it behind here in the box. I'll show you what it's going to look like here. But you know, I tried to clean it up, and this is one of the things that I've kind of thought about as I'm doing this. I really need to start working on my stuff like I work on other people's, because theirs ends up being more cleaner than mine. So, but this is the same thing. You know, as you're doing this, a lot of it, in an air ride setup, if you have problems, it's because you didn't take time and did this, or the fact that, like on the underside with your airlines, which I won't be able to show you, but you want to make sure that they're up and out of the way, and that's where you'll have problems. If they're hitting a tire or an exhaust or whatever, just zip tie them out of the way and get them out of the way, and then you'll have a lot less problems. Also, the other thing I like to do here with Ross was, as we were doing it, I taught him the stuff that was going to go wrong so that he knows what to look for when he's going. This is probably one of the coolest ideas, and I really wish I could take the credit for it. Ross's girlfriend came up with the idea of the trunk. It's really kind of cool. It kind of goes with the theme that he's going to go with. He had done all that, brought it to me, I put the trunk in it, we put the compressors in it, and got it going. But that's definitely one of the cool things about it. I definitely dig it. I'm not exactly sure what body kit he's got here. He had told me it's a rather rare one, but it lays out pretty good on it. I haven't got the side skirts bolted up yet. Still trying to figure that out. Hadn't really had time from the another level thing, so let me close this all up. And there you go. That's the Ross box as it is right now. Like I said, you guys got any questions, let us know. I'll tag Ross in them. If I don't know the answer, he'll be able to. We've got a lot planned for this thing. We're talking paint, we're talking a lot of different stuff, metalwork. And of course, you know how I am when I get involved in something. I always like to turn you guys to the dark side and get you away from that JDM stuff. But I'll tell you, it's not all that bad, although I'm not a fan of even driving it. But hey, you know what? Each person's got their own thing, and even though I like to give you guys shit, it's all in fun. So I'll shoot another video here in a little bit and show you the new paint job on Raylan box, and I'm going to give you a new project that I got going on here, the Wicked Mister. So I'll talk to you in a little bit.